Okay, let me level with you real quick. Last year I bought a Spotmatic. I bought a lens kit from the original owner of that Spotmatic and that lens kit. He was stationed in Vietnam in like the 70s or whenever, and his bunkmate buddy or whatever was on leave to Hong Kong. So that guy gave his buddy the money to buy a Spotmatic, all the lenses, stuff like that. So he gets it, he moves back to Michigan, comes out to Oregon to visit his family. I end up buying it from him like right before Christmas time and stuff like that, or I think like around Thanksgiving time. Anyway, the Spotmatic is now mine. All the lenses are also now mine. Spotmatic needs a bit of love, but because of the story, because of like, you know, being the second owner and stuff, I was like, I am going to hold on to this Spotmatic. This is going to be the last Spotmatic I buy for the foreseeable future. I have so many that I need to restore, that I need to sell, and I really want 2024 to be the year that I really narrow down the amount of cameras that I have. A lot of that is due to the fact that I have moved again and am now in an environment in which I am sharing. So I don't want to be like hoarding all of the cameras and the space that is available because of the cameras I have. So there's that, but then also too, it's a lot. It's a lot to have a lot of things. So I'd really like to narrow down what I have and just kind of, you know, live an easier life. However, a good friend of the channel and a personal friend of mine, John, check out his YouTube channel. He gave me a call last weekend. And he's like, "Hey, I'm at an estate sale. They got Spotmatics." I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, what do you, he's like asking me questions about like this one, that amount, whatever. What do you think? How much would you say this is? I'm like, you know, this much, whatever. So he ends up getting one. He's like, "Hey, there's like a lot more here." And I was like, "Oh, is there really?" He's like, yeah. Do you want any? And I was like, "Ow. Twist my arm." Twist my arm. I ended up with two Spotmatics, two 55-1/8s, and this guy, a 28-35. Now, the 28 is interesting because now I have just about the full range of M42 lenses, so I'll be able to have like a relatively decent little cine kit of lenses. So that's kind of nice. This was definitely a, oh hey, sweet. This is excessive, is what I'll say. This is it's an excessive thing that I didn't really need. However, I like these a lot. Okay, I enjoy these cameras quite a bit. I like working on them. I like, you know, selling them to people. I like other people using them, yada yada. I think the lenses are nice. The 55-1/8s are very sharp, very fast lenses. These ones have kind of seen a bit better days. They need some cleaning, so I will get to that. The cameras themselves. This one is grade A, good to go. The meter even kind of works. It does need to be tightened up a little bit, so I'm going to work on that at some point. That will be a future video. This one needs a lot more work. The mirror is like uneven. I'm just noticing that now. And then also, like, if you advance and fire, it does this really cool thing where the second curtain just never really returns. So I'd imagine that there's something gummed up here. Oh, did that actually work? Oh my god. No kidding. Okay, so I guess it just needed to, I mean, I moved the shutter speeds before, but I guess that was the secret sauce. I think maybe the slow speed escapement. Yep, slow speed escapement is completely shot on this. So notice if I move it to 30, it's not going to work. Okay, interesting. That actually solves a lot of my problems, because I was like, oh no, this is going to be kind of a mess. But that's silly. So it was jammed up beforehand. Obviously, you want to have the full range of speeds, so I'll probably take the whole thing apart and just kind of clean it, which is going to be a good video. So ultimately what I'm doing here is this is not the selfish interest of me having an obsession with these cameras and wanting to fix them. What I'm trying to do, and what I'm like trying to convince myself was the reason that I bought these, was that I can just create more content for you guys watching. And ultimately, that is the lie that I'm going to tell myself. In the meantime, I would say just look forward to future videos where I repair these two cameras, because those should be relatively interesting and at least moderately educational. And if not, then I don't know, maybe it was just a waste of time, but it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure those at home are looking forward to it. I think it'll be great fun. I really appreciate my buddy John. Make sure to check out his YouTube channel and subscribe all his videos. Great guy. Really appreciate that. The feeding of my addiction here. But until we get back to work on these bad boys, that's what they are. I do want to do a more full-length video on the other Spotmatic that I got and the lens kits, because I'm really, really thrilled about them. So ultimately, it was a great little bargain, and I didn't have to go to a estate sale for it. So really win-win, and can't wait to make more content about these bad boys. So thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it as always. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more content.